Hello guys, we are so back at the stream right now. अभी बजे है रात के 11 and we will do some shit. We won't let this day just go in vain. So let's start with our array. आज से हम array start करेंगे for one whole week. Let's do it.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing extremely well. So this is another lecture from the Strivers A to Z DSA course. So just in case you're for the first time here, this is world's most in-depth DS algo course. Why do I say that? Because you can go over the entire internet, buy any of the paid courses. None of them will have 456 modules. In this course alone, we will be solving 400 plus problems on DS algo. So at the end of the course, you will be so well versed with DS Algo that you can clear any of the DS Algo rounds in any of the interviews in any of the companies in any part of the world. So till now, we have completed till step 2. Today, we will be starting with step 3, which is nothing but arrays. So in order to understand arrays, what we will be doing is we will be solving 41 different problems. So before moving into the problems, let's understand some basic stuffs about array. So when I say array, what is an array? So array is nothing but a data structure which contains similar elements. Now, what do I mean by similar elements? It can be integers. But remember one thing, if it's a data structure, it has to contain integers only. It cannot contain integers string. It has to contain one particular type of data. So imagine I say integers. So the array can contain all of them as integers, or maybe as character, or maybe as string, or maybe as pair. So array is a data structure which can contain any kind of data type. But one thing has to be clear, that all of those elements has to be of the same data type. So now moving to the next point. Now, how does an array look? Generally, if I have to draw an array is represented like this. Now, what is the size of this array? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the size of this array is 6. In order to declare an array of size 6, what you can do is you can write int array 6. That will do. If you're following Java, it should be int array, something like this, new int and size 6. This is how you can define in Java. Now, if you're defining an array of size 6, whenever you define something like this, what happens is an array of some garbage values is defined. If you're defining it inside the main function, like if you're writing something like int array and 6, so all of these 6 positions, like this position, this position, this position, all of them will be stored with some garbage values. You cannot predict those garbage values. But in case, instead of declaring it inside the int main, if you decide that, hey, listen, I'm not going to declare it inside the int main, I will be declaring it before the int main. This is what we call as global. This is what we call as global. So if you're going to define the array globally, then all of them will be filled with zeros. This is what happens in C++ Java. Okay, I am not sure about Python, but should be something similar. Now you might be thinking, then Striver, you have defined an array of size 6. What is the maximum size of array that we can define? So the maximum size of array that you can define is 10 to the power 6. You can go ahead and say int array of 10 to the power 6. This is the maximum length of array that you can define. But there's a catch over here. This is the maximum size when you declare it inside, yes, inside int main. This is the maximum size. Imagine you say that, okay, listen, I'm going to declare the array globally. So if I go ahead and say, okay, over here is where I'll declare the array. So if I declare the array globally, then it will be 10 to the power 7. It will be 10 to the power 7. So the max size is 10 to the power 7 if you go ahead and declare it globally. Remember this. Now the next thing, how do you access an array? So there is something known as index. So in an array, the first index is 0, followed by 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. So the last index is nothing but size minus 1, and the first index is nothing but 0. So the array indexing is from 0 to n minus 1. So in order to access any of the elements of the array, what you can do is you can just loop from I equal to 0 because 0 is the first index. You can go ahead till n minus 1, just loop from, and the first index is nothing but 0. So the array indexing is from 0 to n minus I equal to 0 because 0 is the first index. You can go ahead and do a print minus of array of 0. So whatever you have stored at array of 0, imagine this is an array of, first the value of this would be array of 0. So whatever you have stored at array of 0, imagine this is an array of integers and I'm storing like 2, 3, 1, 4, 7, 6. So what will happen is first 2 will get printed, then 3 will get printed, then 1, then 4, then 7, 6. This is how you can easily access an array. So before moving on to the problem solving, let's understand where is array stored in the computer memory. So can you predict it? No. Can I predict it? No. So whenever
For
you
binary
declare an array something like this, it
हाँ
basically
damn it भाई okay so oh wait ये visible नहीं है my bad यार visible नहीं था ah guys बहुत खतरनाक नींद आ रही है so I think I will sleep it for now yeah see I'll tell you कि आज मैंने क्या किया basically like मैं आया आज कॉलेज से around 4 4 नहीं 4 बजे तो 4:30 बजे तो कॉलेज छूटा मेरा तो बेसिकली कुछ से 5 बजे हम कॉलेज से आए 5 बजे ही ना लेक्चर कब था बे वो टाइम इतना जल्दी थोड़ी ना चला गया कम ऑन राइट आई एम राइट सो अराउंड 5 के राउंड आया 5:30 तक थोड़ा एक्सरसाइज किया वो किया एंड ऑल एंड देन आई डिड व्हाट आई डिड समथिंग यस मैंने पीपीटी बनाई है सो या हमने कैनवा पे पीपीटी बनाई भाई 2 घंटा उस पे घिसा पता है बट इंडियन पीपीटी कंप्लीट हो गई सो सी यू नो आज का वही था पता है मैं दिन भर पीपीटी 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 ही बना रहा था बहुत टाइम तक सो या मेरा पूरा मेंटल एनर्जी और इन्वेस्टमेंट पूरा उसी में ही निकल गया ऑल्टो भाई देख उसके बाद फिर क्या हुआ मैं खाना खा के आया 9 बजे एंड देन 9 से लेके अभी क्या हुआ स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट होने से पहले 50 तक दिस वाज द टाइम विच आई कुड हैव डन बेटर बट गेस व्हाट यार मैं नहीं कर पाया यप बट एटलीस्ट आई डिसाइडेड टू शो अप आई विल बी प्राउड ऑफ माई सेल्फ मतलब नॉट दैट कि आई वेस्ट दिस टू इम्पोर्टेंट फकिंग आवर्स ऑफ द डे जिसपे मैं एटलीस्ट एक एरे का लेक्चर कर सकता था बट या अभी थोड़ा एग्जॉशन हिंट होना शुरू हो गया लाइक एग्जॉशन बोले या फिर लेजीनेस आई एम एग्जैक्टली नॉट श्योर भाई पता है बट इट हैज स्टार्टेड टू हिट प्रिटी हार्ड बाय स्लोली स्लोली ऐसा फील होने लग गया कि भाई मतलब मैं तो थक ही गया हूँ भाई मतलब ऐसा कुछ किया नहीं तो भी थक गया हूँ ऐसा फील होता है पता है दैट्स व्हाई मैं ट्राई कर रहा हूँ कि भाई एवरीथिंग goes well as I कर well I don't know नो अननोइंगली मेरे पास गेम खेलने की ताकत है बट एनीवेज अननोइंगली मेरे पास गेम खेलने के लिए एनर्जी बहुत ज़्यादा है बट मेरे पास पढ़ाई करने की आदत नहीं so wow that's so damn I'm sure anyways guys let's wrap it off for today कल है हमारे पास कल बहुत ही plenty of enough time है and yes we will utilize it कल नहीं भाई कल कल कुछ ऐसा पास नहीं करेंगे अपन so with this we leave it bye 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 and good night